Hello, everybody. I am keeping my promise to go live every day. And I'm fulfilling my homework for Financial IQ Challenge to share some takeaways that were really inspiring to me during class this morning. And we had an excellent day. We had a wonderful morning in class today, learning about what a irrevocable trust can do to help your real estate investing game. And we learned about how empowering it is to be operating with your real estate and your business and all of those things, and how it really can enhance your ability to collaborate with other people, collaborate with your family, collaborate with your friends, and to really build um, a strong foundation, a strong organization based on um, the principles of freedom as opposed to the structure of slavery. And so those are some of the things that we talked about in class today. But um, as important as all of that is, my mission and the mission that I feel compelled to be on and to share and to inspire other people from is the art of receiving. That was the message that I received, was that receiving is right now such an important, the planet is in need of receivers. And I had not thought to look to the world of sports and certainly not the NFL, but that was brought to my attention with the football position of an NFL receiver, and that it's their professional job, their professional duty and professional responsibility to receive what is being thrown at them. And that was so inspiring to me, that receiving you can't complete anything without having a good receiver. To complete a pass, you have to have that receiver there. And the NFL receivers receive at a professional level. And the reason why that was so inspiring to me is that, I'm from Flagstaff, Arizona, and the Cardinals football team practices during their spring training in Flagstaff. And I'm not in Flagstaff now, but when I was in Flagstaff growing up, I happened to live right across the street from the field where the Cardinals practiced. And it was kind of a common thing for us in Flagstaff if you wanted to just swing by and watch the Cardinals practice, you could. And for years and years, I knew that they practiced there. And, I've never really been into sports per se, really, yeah, in high school and things like that, but, not really a sports enthusiast. But when my sons were really small, I would take them for walks, and we happened to be going by that field. And I said, oh, let me, for once, go and watch the Cardinals practice. And so we went in, and it's just an open field, and my puppy, sorry. We walked in, we sat on the bleachers, and we sat and watched. And you're so used to watching football on TV and watching, NFL games and things like that on TV. And yeah, as great as it looks on TV, I was blown away by what I saw in person, watching those young athletes, how fast they were and what it took for them to be in the right place at the right time and catch that ball at the speed that it was being thrown at. I couldn't believe it. The distance, the speed, and the power that they had to be able to handle just really blew my mind at that time. I had a higher level of respect for what these athletes were capable of, that I didn't have just watching it on TV. And that always stuck with me, that these athletes they train and they operate at such a high level. When you see it live and in person, it just blows your mind. And so when Brother Rick shared, because that was my question in class, I asked, how can we look at receiving from a biblical standpoint, or from how Rick sees things? And he brought up, I think it's Myron Golden, NFL receiver. And when he said that, NFL receiver, I was like, that's right. I know what I've seen what it takes for these receivers to run, to be in the right place, and to receive that pass that's being thrown to them. It is something else. And they train and they train and they work really hard, and they have to come with some talent. They have to respect their talent, and they have to hone and train that talent to receive. And that helped me to really respect my own mission, respect that there's work involved in receiving, that you have to hone your ability to receive. You have to work at it. You have to put in work to be able to receive abundance. Can you catch it? Can you catch that pass? Or are you going to drop the ball? Are you going to be in the right place at the right time? Are you fast enough to be there to receive that? Are you open to it? Can you trust in your own abilities? Can you trust in the abilities and the communications that you've set up between you and your quarterback ahead of time to be in the right place at the right time? Are you trained up to be able to take the ball at that speed and force? Because when the force that they have to be able to throw the ball at that distance, they have to be chucking that thing really hard. And when because I was on the sideline, and they were coming towards me, and you could hear it, that the force that they had to catch that ball with, it was something else. And so that helps me to really understand that receiving is no joke. It's not easy. It's not something to take for granted. It's not a given. There is work involved. There is communication involved. There are plans involved. There is a structure involved. And I was just so grateful to receive that message. It just, and I can't really articulate fully everything that it opened my mind up to. I'm just now digesting it, but I just wanted to share that as my takeaway for today because it touched me so strongly. Because I do have a little bit of a warrior spirit within me. I do get fired up and inspired to go all out, to be all in. And sometimes that can be scary, and I have to weigh and judge myself and judge whether or not am I being risky, am I being reckless versus risk taking. You have to weigh all of these things, and but framing it all within the structure and the program that the NFL has created with training their wide receivers or whatever. There's a structure, there's a program involved with receiving that can be implemented. A structure, we don't have to just throw caution to the wind and be careless. We can put in place structures to hone pure talent, to maximize opportunities. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's so inspiring to me, and I just wanted to share that as my takeaway. And I'll probably be adding to that as I continue to digest what I'm receiving with that message. I'm just so happy and thankful to be on this journey and to be part of this group and this organization. And I think today was the last day that you can add to go into the training. It's ongoing until Friday. But my link to go into the class is in the description if anybody wants to come in. I think today's the last day that you can actually join mid challenge. But regardless, you can sign up for the next challenge and be part of that. And you're supporting me and you're supporting yourself. That's the biggest thing. If you have a mission, if you have goals, if you have wants, needs, and you want to receive, this challenge is a wonderful platform to do that. And I highly encourage everyone to take part in the challenge, whether you start now, midstream, they have replays, so you can get all of that if you want to. And you can jump in, I think at least today, anyway, or wait for the next challenge and join then. But it will change your life. It will facilitate you rising to the next level in whatever you're trying to do. And I just thank you for listening to my message, and hope that what I've shared can be an inspiration to somebody else, as it has been for me. And just thank you. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Bye.